We have more on the developing news we've been following all day out of Chesapeake, where a family of 6 is dead following a murder-suicide.
A 10 on Your Side has been digging into this case all day, and here's what we know so far. Cameron Dooley shot and killed his grandmother Doris, father Todd, who is a retired Chesapeake police officer, mother Lori, brother Landon, and sister Brooke before turning the gun on himself.
10 on Your Side's Andy Fox has been at the scene all day gathering information. Andy, what have you learned?
Well, here's the bottom line, that this was a very long police operation out here last night. I'm going to give you some of the sights and sounds on what was going on out here. It began at this house right here. This is the grandmother's house. It began at 7, and they didn't enter the home until 2 in the morning. They were here all morning long trying to piece together what happened out here. Here's the timeline as we know it. 3:35 p.m. Wednesday, a Chesapeake police officer concerned about recently retired police officer Todd Dooley checks out his home. He finds Dooley's 22-year-old son Landon on the floor. He'd been shot to death. Police are investigating that scene. But during that investigation, it takes them to this house 3.5 hours later at 7 p.m. They are looking for a suspect, and it is 26-year-old Cameron Dooley. Police swarm the house. The negotiations go on for hours, and some of it recorded by a neighbor who sent us this video. Finally, at 2:10 this morning, police enter the home and they find 5 people shot to death, all at the hands of Cameron Dooley. Police say Cameron shot to death his father, Todd Dooley. He killed his mother, Lori Dooley, his sister, Brooke Dooley, his grandmother, Doris Dooley, and Landon, his brother, back at the other house. And then he turned the gun on himself and finished what he had started. And it's been devastating for this family. The Dooley family was very well known in this community, and I just got this email. We're getting emails from everyone. This comes from Robert Lunsford. I want to read it to you real quick. All the current and retired Chesapeake officers, well aware, are devastated. Todd retired as one of us just 3 months ago, and he was well respected and loved. That from Robert Lunsford. This is a very connected family, sorely missed, a tragedy unfolding right before our eyes. I'll have more coming up tonight on Wavy News 10 at 6. In Chesapeake, Andy Fox, 10 on Your Side.
Thank you, Andy. And many people are reacting to the sad news. The shooting happened in the tight-knit community there. As he was saying, Deep Creek is really one of those communities where everyone knows each other.
Sure is. The Dooley family is on the minds of many today. 10 on Your Side's Brandi Cummings continues our team coverage. She has reaction from the people who lived in that community with the family. Brandi?
Stephanie, Anita, we spent the day here at Lawrence Pharmacy, and dozens of people came in throughout the day, community members, even law enforcement members, and all of them thinking about the Dooley family. And so tonight, we wanted our viewers to hear from members of the Deep Creek community here in Chesapeake in their own words. Many of them knew the Dooley family pretty well.
Somebody had called me at home and told me what was going on, and when they told me where it was, I knew whose house it was.
And when I found out who it was, I just couldn't believe it.
We lived across the street from them about 8 years ago for 7 years, and I knew them and I went to school with them, and it was like I didn't believe it.
I live on Canal, and so I heard most of what went on. So I was up a lot of the night and heard everything that was going on. But I heard the loudspeakers from the SWAT team. I heard some shots.
Well, when we came into work, it was very, very sad, and we talked about it, and other customers have called and inquired about, you know, if it was Reverend Dooley's wife, and we said yes.
They were a church family, you know, it's something that you don't expect coming from a family like that. Like, they were a very close-knit family, and they were very close-knit and had a lot of ties to the community. We'll never know why he did it or what was going on in his mind.
So again, many of the folks here in this community are questioning what happened, why this happened. Many questions probably will forever go unanswered. I did ask one woman, after all of this, after this news, how will you go on? And Stephanie, Anita, she simply said to me, one day at a time. For now, live in Chesapeake, I'm Brandi Cummings, 10 on Your Side.